Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today we are going to flip through my journals. These are the two journals that I've chosen for 2025. So as usual, it's my traveler's notebook from the Traveler's Company and a Flexbook. This one, it wasn't actually a choice. I've bought this journal about 2 years ago, I think. And if it was to choose a journal for me to use today, it wouldn't be this one. But I wanted to use something that I already had at home. I didn't want to spend any more money. And also, since I had this still to use, I decided to try this one. I'm liking it. I'm not loving it, but I'm liking it. So it's fine. And I use this mostly for my creative journaling. And so just like junk slash creative brain dump or I don't know. So that kind of journaling. And my traveler's notebook um, is my like everyday journal. So it's where I plan, where I put, uh, where I write some of my ideas. Um, and I'm going to show you my 2025 setup, and we're going to flip through the month of January. So yeah, it should be January and February, but January it's not finished yet. So hopefully at the beginning of March, I will film another flip through of the month of February. So let's see how I set up my journal. So this was Matilda. So I haven't decorated the first page or the cover page of my traveler's notebook yet. I usually do it, but I haven't yet. So let's see, I'm not using these pages. I went through all the way through the planner pages. So for the month, this is the month of January. It started on a Wednesday, and what I'm doing is like I plan each day, and sometimes I say if something happening. For example, on the 2nd of January, I started reading Wintering by Catherine May and Kind of Cruel by Sophie Hannah, and then and so these kind of things. Then grocery shopping, do more dolly makeups, and then on this page I do like a recap um, from the week. I was inspired by Helen Colebrook. I think Helen Colebrook. I think that's how we spell it. She has a YouTube channel called I think it's actually her name, but um her Instagram page, it's Journaling with Purpose. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below in case you would like to check her. She has different kinds of journaling, and uh, it's good to see what which journaler are doing, because sometimes we are doing like something but it doesn't work for us. So let's see what others are doing and try that setup, and maybe it will work, maybe not. So I love to watch journalers on YouTube and journaling flip throughs and videos and journaling setups. And after trying uh, different setups, this is definitely the one that works for me at the moment. It doesn't mean that it will work for me in the future. It hasn't worked for me in the past, but at the moment, this is the setup that it's working for me. So uh, even though my journaling is different from her, because this is my planner, she doesn't use it as a planner. I use it as a planner, but then I do like a recap on this page. So still January. So of course I have to decorate my pages because I'm very visual, and uh, by decorating them makes me connect with the page and be in the moment. And I absolutely love. And then I love to go back and what and have a flip through, and and uh, it's like eye candy, if you know what I mean. Here's January. I was in a bit of a pinky girl era, so vintage toys, pinks, and I was inspired by Lauren, who has sent me a beautiful package with journaling supplies, mostly in pinks, and I absolutely love it, mostly girly stuff. So I was inspired to create these pages, and also this one. So this was the last page from January. Now I'm going to show you my creative journal with the 2025 setup, and it's also where I do my mood boards. So still haven't decorated the cover. I will do that. I will use some fabric, and I will decorate the front cover. Well, I will decorate the cover, sorry, with fabrics. But I've been very, how can I say, um, very uh, undecided. It's not undecided. So I can't decide which in this well, I can't decide which fabric I'm going to use it yet. So in January I was more towards the shades of blues, and now I'm towards more the shades of pinks. So maybe I will combine both, but then I know that in springs I will be more into the shades of greens and yellows. So maybe I'll have to do like a quilt with different fabrics and colors and patterns. Let's see. Oh, this brain is something else. So, my first page, it's me. And then I did the 2025 cover page. And my motto for this year is make every day magical. And it's something that I'm really trying to do. And so I'm trying to notice more things every day, uh, like the flowers that are sprouting from the soil, or uh, a ray of sunlight, or the birds, or even with me, I'm trying to find something magical in me as well, trying to look after me more by doing some self-care, by uh, getting up and dressing every day. And if you're following me on Instagram or TikTok, you see that I've been doing some uh, outfit of the days of the day videos, like a fashion slash influencer, which I'm not totally, but um, I'm trying. I think those videos are fun, and they actually boost my mood for the day. And because, well, we like to look pretty, don't we? And if we look good, we feel good. So, yeah. And I've written here a note to self to be present, to slowly create and enjoy the process without any pressure. And actually, I'm achieving that at the moment. It was hard at the beginning, but now I am feeling more relaxed. And when I'm creating, I try to be mindful and be present and be there without thinking that I have other things to do. But well, sometimes it's not, of course it's not, sometimes I have things to do, and I really have to do those things before I create. but I want to be present. And even though when I'm doing those things, everyday chores, for example, I try to be mindful and be there and enjoying what I'm doing. Um, so also notice things and simply just be myself, just be with the person, with the people that, with my people, with people that lift me up, people that are like sunshine for me, you know. So yeah, these are the things that uh, I wrote on my 2025 setup cover. Then I did a winter vision board, and nowadays this was mostly for the month of January and half of February, where I was looking at the cozy blankets, having cozy blankets. Well, I still have, but now I'm thinking more about spring. My mind is already into springtime, so these were for mostly for winter. So cozy blankets, coffee, always in every season, coffee. Cozy work time, and I had really cozy work time where I lit up a candle and had uh, some scents, natural scents, natural or essential oils burning, and um, create like with fairy lights on. So it was really, really nice. Month of January was really cozy for me and comfortable and very relaxed one. Cozy shelves. I rearranged my shelves in the bedroom and I put all my needs. Well, this is inspired by these blankets, and I put all my needs by color, and it was really really eye candy for me because since I was already trying to do those kind of um, videos that I show where to work as a doll artist slash crafter in my home studio. Um, um, it's being very easy for me to just pick the outfit for the day without even thinking much, and that's how I like it. So, cozy socks and boots always in winter. Creative corners, and I'm doing this. I'm actually going to set up a creative corner in my bedroom, and I'm going to bring you along with me, of course, um, where I can do some journaling in the morning. I used to have that in my other house in Farnham, but in here I have the desk, but I haven't set it up yet. So, candles, books, and I am um, I am reading more, even though I only read one book in January, and I've started reading another one in January, but I'm still reading that one, and I'm nearly finishing it. It's only 100 pages to go. So between today, tomorrow, and probably the 1st of March, because today is the 27th of February, so tomorrow is the end of the month. Um, I I will probably read the rest of it and the rest of the book and start a new one on the 1st of March. Um, so yeah, and also journals, obviously. And I'm loving it that I've been journaling mostly every single day, which I am loving it. So this one I made a pocket in here, and I wrote a quote: magic is in everyday details. And this is for ordinary memories. So I have here like a note from Matilda saying, I love you. And I have a package from my friend Patricia from Rose and Cacao. She sent me something. It was inside this package. A card from La Señorita Abril. I, I love this thing. Yeah, and that's it for now. I'm sure that I will fill with more things. And then books that I want to read. Wintering, I've already read it. Kind of Cruel. It's the one I'm reading. The Housemaid. It's not the next one. Simple Abundance. The Little Book of Peace. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. This is the one that I'm going to read next. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. So, cinema. I've watched Parenthood on Netflix. I'm in the middle of the episodes of Missing You. Pushing Daisies, it's one I want to watch in the future. And Grace and Frankie, I've started watching Grace and Frankie um, a while ago, but then I stopped, and then I I came back, and actually they have a new season of Sweet Magnolias that I also want to watch. So I'm going to write in here. I'm not going to even write in here Gilmore Girls because I know that I'm going to watch it again in autumn. But I'm not going to write it in here yet. So we have Sweet Magnolias that I want to watch. And I've watched a great series. Oh, I've watched Apple Cider Vinegar. It's based on a true story, and oh my god, it's so good. So good. And being based on a true story, it's crazy, but uh, nothing new about social media. It's about social media. It's nothing new, but it's really well made. And if you haven't watched it yet, I totally recommend it. So, apple cider vinegar, I've already watched it, so I'm going to take. So, regarding my home, I want to keep decluttering, reset my bedroom. I've started and reset Matilda's bedroom. This is already done. I've already reset Matilda's bedroom and it's ready for spring. It's looking absolutely cute. She loves it. It's her nest, and I need to do the same in my bedroom and keep decluttering. And to create, I want to learn this year a new skill. It won't be in the next months, but I want to learn a new skill, and it's about quilt patchwork. So, yeah. So this is from January, the first page of my cover page for January, and I also wrote a quote. I am determined to create a beautiful life for myself and my family, no matter what it takes. So, and I'm trying to do that. And now, this is my. It was on my son's birthday. I actually started the into journaling into this uh, journal. Sorry, I started the journaling in this book at the 7th of January, and it was my son's birthday. He's 18 now. He's like this. Nowadays, he was such a cute. He was the one who made me a mom, and they grow so fast. And I'm loving. These were just a selection of pictures from us, and he was the first one. Uh, and yeah, so he was a little caterpillar, and now he turned into a butterfly, and he is absolutely. I'm very proud of him. He's very responsible. And at the moment, he is into motorbikes, gym, he practiced jiu-jitsu, and his favorite food is pancakes, my pancakes. So twice or three times a week, Mom, can you please make me pancakes? And there I go to make the pancakes. So he's actually already, at the moment, he was a learner driver, not anymore. He's already driving. And yeah. Also, here I'm manifesting my dream cottages. If you're following me for a while, you know that my dream is one day to live in a cottage. No idea how I'm going to make it possible, because prices are over totally over my budget. So, but maybe one day we'll never know. We never know what the future holds. So I keep on dreaming, and that's one thing that uh, I will be I will do always, is to dream. So this is dream cottages and things that I want to feel when that day arrives. Well, I'm going to manifest. Okay, so when that day arrives, and when I move into my dream cottage, it can be in my 90s, we'll never know. Okay, so I want to feel at peace, I want to be happy, and I want to feel love. And also I want to know that I am home, and I want to live in the countryside, with fields, with trees, with a forest nearby. So I'm not asking much, am I? In a cute cottage. It doesn't have to be big. It just have to be uh, the perfect size for me, my husband, and to have family over, like maybe our children, adults with their families, maybe grandbabies. We'll never know. Well, I'm in my 40s and I'm already thinking about it, but no, I'm not. I'm not thinking about that yet. But we'll never know. That's what I think. This is my vision, you know. So I wanted to have a garden. I want to have flowers. I want to have wildlife. I want it to be cozy, warm, to have lots of love, to be idyllic, magical, that I will create, to have the light, and to be nourishing. So having nourishing, comfort food, those kind of things. I know it's a bit utopic, but that's okay. It's my dream. I'm allowed. Maybe one day it will turn into real. So here I've wrote uh, uh, some nonfiction. So about wintering, I've wrote my favorite parts of the book. Um, I've also written some quotes from the book. Um, Absolutely loved it. Uh, I it inspired me, um, and it's beautiful to see her Catherine May's uh, vision of her wintering, sharing her wintering with us. And there are things that I resonate, others not. I didn't resonate with, but um, it was a good reading, and I like the way she writes. It's very so it's not. I didn't have to go back to some pages to keep reading. I was really into it, and I didn't get lost in the reading, which is good, because there are writers, especially the one that I'm reading now. I have to go back some pages, some a page, like a page, to understand when I stop to keep reading, and to understand what I was reading. And so, but her writing is really easy to read. So yeah, and here it was about a vintage a vintage market that I visited. I've shared in my last crafty vlog in my YouTube channel. And yeah, and these were some pictures that I took of the day of things that I really loved. And it's like a vision board, um, things that inspired me, picture uh, related, and also I put that I've drove through beautiful country roads, and it was really beautiful, even though it was pouring rain on that day. It was really, really beautiful. So yeah, and also uh, something that I used to do in my teenage years, that it was to do like a scrapbooking with my favorite outfits, and that I used to cut out from magazines that I used to love at the moment. And so I had like how can I say, I had like revival of the 90s, and I decided to like create a page like cutting letters. It's also very trendy nowadays, so it reminded me of my teenagehood years, and I decided to create a page like this. So yeah, it was the last day of the month of January, and I have a few pages for February, but I will show you next month on my next video. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, this flip through my journals. And if let me know in the comments if you're doing some journaling, what you're journaling about, if you have any prompts to share that you would like to share with us, please do. And yeah, so I hope you have a lovely time, a lovely evening, and I'll see you on my next video.